Right. Fuck's sake. Am I recording this time? So, hello. I have a message to Sleep Token's vessel, Joji, I guess, and whoever the fuck else wants to have a listen. So, who I am is fairly irrelevant. I'm just some weird-ass bitch that's currently listening to Caramel by Sleep Token in my headphones because apparently you can't play music without your videos getting taken down. I don't fucking know. I'm not a YouTuber yet. I'm learning. Anyway, so I have been wanting to talk about a lot of things and not knowing where to start, so I'm just going to start freestyling. I had been talking into this camera for about probably 10, 15 minutes before I realized I hadn't even pressed record. So this is take 2. Probably even worse than the first take, but I don't know how to edit shit yet. Maybe I'll edit it. Maybe I won't even upload this. I don't fucking know. But anyway, today is my birthday. I had a really good time yesterday with some friends, but now it's my birthday and I'm alone and getting overwhelmed at how many people are wishing me happy birthday and feeling lonely as well as very loved. So in this confused state that I nearly always am, I'm going to do my greatest work under stress and pressure and just talk about some dumb shit that I like. So for any of you Sleep Token fans, there's some theories that like Sleep Token's about to die or like the label is killing it. What's happening? And like, I don't know what's happening. Do you think I know what anything is? But I can see a lot of parallels between Sleep Token and Joji. So, yeah, OG fucking Filthy Frank fans may know what this is, but this was the book that George Miller, who is also known as Joji, left for his fans when he was going to kill his character of Filthy Frank. And now we're talking over 10 years ago now that I was like deep into the fandom of Filthy Frank. I never had that many, like me and my girlfriends, we thought that shit was funny, but it didn't really go past that. I have a pink guy suit. I will show probably a picture of that one day maybe, but I can't be bothered to find it right now. So just imagine. And that kind of fucking fucked up boy humor really spoke to me. And if you've been in the army like I have, that hair cake video is nothing. Guys do fucking weird shit just for the sake of it. And I do mean guys, because they wouldn't want me to do the same hazing stuff because it's like, oh, it's too far if a girl does it. And it's just like, bitch, you're afraid that I'm going to beat you at being fucked up. Because, oh, girls aren't funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to be better than you. But anyway, this book, for those of you that haven't read it, I can't even really tell you what happened in it because I've forgotten. I did read this book when I first got it, but I can't remember anything that happened, so I think I'm due a reread. But when I flicked to the back, I think I realized what it was trying to say. So it was basically like, I interpreted it as be your own God, be your own person, actually be true to yourself. And I think that's why Filthy Frank and Pink Guy and all these crazy over the top, taking it too far characters needed to stop in order for Joji to be born. Because if you are always taking the joke too fucking far, people stop taking you seriously. And I think that's the message that Joji was trying to tell the people like me who are like fucked up enough to want to buy the book of this, that you should be your own God. You should be in charge of your own life maybe I'm stretched. I don't know. Please tell me if I'm getting that wrong. I don't fucking know. And anyway, it's the feeling of, oh, maybe Sleep Token is about to end. Maybe it's going to be an unmasking. Maybe, I don't fucking know, something's brewing in the Sleep Token community. And I just wanted to say, if this is the end of Sleep Token, that's okay. Like, the lyrics that old Vessel has been dropping of like, I can't fucking handle this, I'm struggling even though I'm succeeding, very much reminded me of Filthy Frank and a lot of his side videos of him just like screaming and crying and being like, you don't understand, I need fucking help. And I was like, oh, that was me about a month ago. So bringing it back to me, I've been unwell for a long time. But because I'm so sexy, smart, charismatic, funny, cool, and functioning, I've been able to kind of keep going. But yeah, it all kind of got a bit too much not that long ago. And I don't even know where to start. But basically, apparently I'm bipolar now. Add it to the list. I have yet to spend $2,000 to officially get an autism and ADHD diagnosis, but apparently that's on the cards. I've been peer reviewed with those. I've also got PTSD from being in the military, and I also have CPTSD from growing up in my family and hometown. So why not add bipolar to the list? But essentially, I was just acting really convincingly that I was insane. And that led to me nearly getting arrested because I was trying to cure the world of racism for my friend, plural friends. It looked like I was doing it all for one person, but I've lost count of how many good friends I have. Because I've been very good at learning to adapt. I'm pretty good at making friends, and I can make friends fucking anywhere. So when I was in a bit of a rut a couple of years ago, I was unemployed again, and I just started playing video games and took a leap to start playing online with random people. And that's something I'd never done before because I grew up with the internet a bit, but I didn't have internet at home. So often stuff like the Filthy Frank videos and like fucking traumatizing myself with shit like Boku no Pico and all this, the crazy joys of being a young, like an early teen with the internet. Normally I'd only get to see that with my friends at their house. I didn't have a lot of internet. I didn't have internet at home because I lived in a fucking shed on top of a mountain, basically off the grid. And this is the thing. I know that like literally just talking about anything in my life sounds like I'm lying or exaggerating, but no, my life's pretty fucking weird. And that's why it's like, I think a lot of the people in my life currently, they've only known me after the army. They didn't know me in the army, and they didn't know me before the army. But I've always been fucking weird. And I've also always not been afraid of authority. I think my diagnosis is just smart ass. Because I knew damn well that at the end of the day, I'm a pretty skinny white girl with a nose ring. So the cops will probably be nicer to me than they would if I looked a little different. But yeah, I'm still maybe in trouble with them. I don't fucking know. Better not talk too much about it because it could be incriminating. This is about Sleep Token and Joji anyway. But yeah, basically, I've always been afraid of being famous. And that's why I'm afraid if I actually start pursuing my dreams of art or music or fucking YouTube or whatever the fuck I try to do, because like the classic ADHD bitch, I just want to do everything. Everything is fun and cool. Yeah, I'm afraid that if I actually start taking myself seriously, I might actually succeed. And that's scary. Like, I've nearly died quite a few times. Nearly drowned in the ocean. I've solo traveled around the world. I was in the little fucking army. Like, I am very good at dodging bullets. But sometimes they do nick me. So I've been hurt. I've managed to collect probably every trauma you could picture, minus ones that I can't, you know. But I've been able to learn vicariously with the things that I can't control. So it's just like, yeah, I can't say I've experienced racism in the same way as someone that's a person of color, but I did live in Japan as a teenager and stood out like a sore thumb because I'm nearly 6 foot tall, blonde and pale as fuck. Well, I was blonde back then. That's the thing. I don't even know what color my hair is now. It's brown, I guess, but then it's like a light brown. I don't know. I don't normally wear glasses. These are just light filtering, but I felt like I'm going to Clark Kent a little because this is going to be so unhinged. Like, who the fuck's even going to want to listen to this? But yeah, I think that the lesson to take away from the musicians and artists that I have loved and gotten a low key a little bit obsessed with, it's that be yourself. Feel your feelings. Like, it sounds like it's stupid, but it's just like, you can't just keep laughing at your own pain. It helps, but sometimes you have to be sad. It really is important, I think. I don't know. I'm trying it out. I'm trying out just feeling and not constantly trying to run away from my own feelings. And yeah, so when I nearly fucking died the other week, the other day, I don't fucking know. My concept of time is really confusing because these pills that I'm on make me feel kind of flat and tired and hungry all the time, which is good because then it means I won't go do something silly again. But I don't think I don't think where I'm at right now is for the long term, which is also positive. Okay, this one's a bit too depressing. Oh, a glimpse of us is so much better. But yeah, basically, I'm feeling really stuck what to do. And I'm trying to learn that it's okay to be unsure. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be a fucking sad little emo boy sometimes, because ultimately that's what I kept seeing myself in. I saw myself in Filthy Frank. I was like, do I want to be him or be with him? Same with like fucking Vessel. It's just like, there's something about this sad little man that really speaks to me. And I think it's because it's exactly that. Like, I've always felt more like a sad little fucking boy. I was always a tomboy, but I'm just so pretty, apparently. I don't fucking know. I'm trying to figure out who even I am once I am removed from traumatic, scary, stressful expectations of being well. Like, I'm allowed to just be unwell. I'm allowed to be fucking sad. I'm allowed to miss people. I've had all this life experience feeling fucking every emotion so strongly that, yeah, it makes sense that I see myself in fucking sad little emo boys because boys aren't allowed to have feelings. Girls aren't funny. What the fuck does any of that even matter, you know? So it's just like, is Joji probably some rich piece of shit? I don't know, maybe. I haven't met the guy. Is Vessel someone that's worthy of putting on a pedestal? I don't know. I haven't met the fucking guy. But it doesn't change that their art has really moved me. And that's what they say when it's just like, this saved my life. I used to take that a bit too literally, and I'm like, music has not saved my life. But now I can actually think maybe it has. Like, Stardew Valley kept me going when I was trying to leave the fucking army, let me tell you that. And Sleep Token was there for me when I was traveling the world and trying to heal from the fucked up shit that has happened to me. I'd be on the train feeling sad and alone again and listening to Sleep Token, the same 3 fucking albums on repeat. And now I'm out of my Sleep Token rut. I found myself in a Joji rut, because when he first started making music, I was like, this is shit, I hate it. Pink Guy's music was better. And I think it's because I wasn't ready for Joji. Joji found me when I needed to find him. And I just keep seeing those glimpses of people that were in my life in people that are now in my life. And I miss so many people. And some of those people are dead. Some of them aren't. And I feel like the ones that are still alive are the ones that hurt the most, because you're like, I don't know how to fix whatever the hell's going wrong there. Like, my one and only tattoo I have is a matching tattoo with my best friend that I haven't spoken to in probably 3 years now. Would you really still call that your best friend? Probably not. But I don't hate the tattoo. You know, I feel big feelings, and I think a lot, and I'm tired of pretending like that's always a bad thing, because I'm so glad. Like, is it better to have loved and lost or to never have loved at all? Don't know, because it does get really fucking painful. Because, yeah, I don't like things a normal amount, and that includes people. And I've got so many fucking friends. But then every now and then it's just like, I miss this exact thing for this exact person. Like, I miss playing video games with my online friends, but now the game that we all played is basically dead. Everyone's moved on. It's been 2 fucking years. Time to move on. Maybe make some more internet friends. But I've already got so many people have wished me happy birthday today, and I'm just like, I'm alone. And it's like, this part of me needs to fucking die in order for me to be able to move on. Like, I can't be friends with everyone. I can't help everyone, especially if I can't even help myself. So it's like, healing era. Learning who the fuck I am time. Figuring out what it is I even want to do, because I've realized that through living life in survival mode this long, I never let myself dream. I never let myself picture the future too far ahead, because I was like, shit's probably going to be fucked. I remember literally being like, told you so, when COVID came around, because I was just like, yep, I knew that all the things that I had been waiting for, all my dreams were meant to come true in 2020. Have a guess how that went. I'd put up with 4 years of abuse in the military for that year to be the best year of my life. That's a story for another time, probably. And same with my dad. Like, I wish my dad could learn these lessons that I'm learning now. Like, I think Dad died as Filthy Frank. He didn't get a chance to become Joji. So, yeah, I've got to let go. I've got to stop trying to figure out what's wrong with me and figure out what even is me? Who am I? Got time to fucking actually just accept who I am. And that is a bit of a fucked up lunatic sometimes, but I'm also really creative. I'm also really funny. I'm also a really good friend. I'm also a lot of really fucking positive things. Just because I was popular in the loony bin doesn't mean I need to stay there forever. Just because I fought the cops and felt like I got away with it doesn't mean I need to do it again. But fuck, it was kind of fun going a bit crazy. But that's where you got to learn to draw the line. You know, Filthy Frank kept fucking pretending to have a seizure for the joke until he started actually having seizures for real. I don't want to keep acting crazy, because then I'll probably become crazy for real. You know, I don't want to lose control of myself anymore. And that's what I've realized it's been me trying to control, because I had so little control of my life that I just kept thinking it's funny and taking a gamble every day. Is tomorrow going to be even better or fucking worse? I don't know. It's kind of hilarious either way. So yeah, this is probably a terrible video, but this is all just to say, dear vessel, if you do decide that you are ready to reveal yourself as the person you are, cool, go for it. If you decide you never want to do that, cool, that's fine too. If you never release music again, thank you for the music that you've given. I fucking love it. I don't care that everyone thinks it's weird to like Sleep Token just because some horny people make it horny. I don't get the horniness fully because it's all too sad for me to find it horny. Same with Joji. This shit's too sad. But some people like being sad and horny, and I'm not going to stop them from feeling that. But yeah. Same with Joji. Like, I feel like it's such a good omen that he finally is like accepting that that was his past. Mind you, I have not kept up with Joji since the book came out. I'm only just starting to get back into him now, and I'm like, fuck yeah. Fuck, all I can do is listen to the same like 6 songs in a row because it hurts so good. Yeah, maybe I need to stop slow dancing in the fucking dark, go to sleep, and be ready for another new day. Because yeah, through my little episode, that was probably the first time I really, really felt like, holy shit, that was close. I nearly fucking died for real. And all I could think about was how many people I would miss, and how many people would miss me, and how much I have still to do, and still things I want to look forward to doing. I want to go traveling again. I want to make all the art. I want to sing. I want to learn to dance. I want to do all this fucking cool shit. And that's why I've learned, oh, maybe I can accidentally hurt myself to the point of it being too far. You know, I don't want to keep hurting myself. I don't want to keep dancing with death. Because it's coming for me. There's nothing I can do about that, but I definitely don't need to speed it up. But yeah, I had been crying with a random doctor this morning because I had to have a doctor's appointment to talk about my medication. And even though I was sitting there crying, she looked at my fucking long file and was like, you have made so much progress. And I'm like, I know. It's not easy. But sometimes it kind of is that simple of just like, haha, that was a bit fucked up. Let's try not to do that again. One of my friends who I was ignoring because I bet he could have seen the warning signs of me about to snap, he reckons I need to do a martial art. And I was like, I think I'd probably do as well. I need humbling again, because I used to say, I don't want to do any more martial arts because I need to know, like, run on that cocky confidence of my adrenaline will kick in and I will be able to fight and win. I will go for your eyes. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to have fun with it and trying to let myself be excited. And that's why it's like, I've always struggled with one of the, like, you really can't separate the art from the artist. And that's why it's like, oh, if I actually really want to be an artist, I'm going to have to be really raw and vulnerable. And the temptation of having a persona is there, but I don't think I need to. To be able to upload this on the internet, I'm going to have to use my fucking license and fully take any consequences that come from using my platform. I don't even have a platform. I don't have a YouTube channel yet, like up and running, that I'm allowed to load stuff to. But that, I don't want the fear of doing shit and being embarrassing stop me anymore. Like, I don't think you really can hide in the limelight. So why... Anyway, this is fucking... I don't know what I'm even trying to say anymore. I'm trying to eat cake, but I was like, I don't want to be chewing while on the phone. This is what it feels like. This feels like I'm just like on the phone with myself right now. But I think I've said what I needed to. There was a point somewhere in there. I need to start messaging some of my friends back so people know that I'm not fucking losing it again. But yeah, if this resonated with anyone, please know the takeaway was be yourself. Be positive. Shit sucks, but you can live. Don't fight the police unless you need to. Maybe don't do it alone. I don't know what the point... Well, I don't know what I'm not a medical professional. I'm not a professional... Oh, I was a professional driver. But I'm not a professional, so for all you know, I could be AI generated anyway. What a relief that'd be if this was all just some fucked up fever dream. But alas, I still live. I hate having my hair up too long. Look how long my hair is now. But anyway, this has been some fucking crazy bitch talking into a camera. Thank you to all the beautiful artists that have created art that has really kept me going, because instead of getting really drunk all the time, I'd just watch weird YouTube videos, or I'd play Stardew Valley till it was too fucking late. Like, I've always had problems with sleeping, and that's why having friends in different time zones was actually really fucking helpful, because chances are they were awake because they were an insomniac like me. And yeah, I have to find the balance, because I can't keep living attached to this. I hate it, but all my friends live in there, you know? So it's like everything. It's learning where to draw the line. Learning balance is important. And you can't control things. Like, you can control very little as a human being. You can only really control yourself. I can't control whether or not I will become famous. I can't control if people start wanting to fucking be obsessive and stalk me. I've already basically had that happen anyway. That's what I mean. Like, I'm very brave, if nothing else, because I've been permanently scared and confused my whole entire life, and I managed to fucking get by. So yeah, my message to everyone is don't be scared. Don't be afraid. Do shit anyway. It does get easier. You just have to keep practicing. And if anyone tries to be like, but you don't know, bitch. I've been depressed. I've been locked up at the fucking psych ward, alright? It really is that simple, but it's so fucking hard sometimes. So make friends, be yourself, love everyone, yay. I'm going back to my hippie child roots and having to be a bit obnoxiously positive and laughing at my shit again, because it's just like, I've been up to some stupid shit and it's pretty fucking funny. But it wasn't that funny at the time. It was pretty fucking scary. You know, nearly dying again is never fucking fun. But yeah, this has been my ramblings to fellow artists that are sick of AI and want to just be normal art freaky weirdos without the stress. Don't let the big guys win. And this is what I've also been afraid of, because I'm like, now that I feel like I'm finally living and I'm free to do whatever I want truly, that's when I'm keep being like, I'm gonna die. I've never felt like this before. Ugh. And sleep is scary because it feels like death. But I'm fine. I'll figure it out. I always do. I think that'll do.